Are these your full practice videos? If yes, where can I find a video of you just trying to break down like the movement itself, like without clicking? Because there's like this mental lag when the boss spawns. It's visible. It's visible. The mental lag is so clear to me. It's not natural for you to move left when the boss spawns on your right. You have this like processing delay, and that's why you're slow. You're thinking about it. You have to be not thinking about it. You're ready to hop and drag me, cannibalistic cow. And boot up range. All right, all you're gonna do is you're gonna set it to medium. I'm demonstrating, and when the bot spawns, don't even aim. Just walk opposite of where it spawns. Walk away from the bot. Like in a ranked game, when an enemy appears, you don't have time to process where they are, over aim, adjust, and shoot. It has to be completely autonomous. And it is for me, but not for this guy. And that's what we're trading here. Is this like instinct to walk counter to the direction an enemy appears immediately. Bet. Now all you're going to do, let me watch back at my screen. Now when the bot spawns, you're going to add in the aim motion and then walk back to the center again. No clicking, no clicking. So the bot spawns on the left, you walk over here and back to the center. Okay, so like this. Don't even worry about being on the bot. Like, don't even worry about it. Just like aim in the correct direction, and it can reset if you screw up. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
He's so dizzy. Your overflick should be instant. You're like smoothly aiming. You see that? Just super yeah, that's fucking clean. Yeah. And your first flick should be instant. Yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah, try shooting the bots now. Restart. Yeah, now practice like that for another week and then come back. Good improvement. Now it's frustrating though, because it's like, I want to know the source of why this happens. What's going on in your head that stops you from breaking it down into parts? That stops you from, okay, let's practice just walking away. Okay, let's practice over flicking. Okay, let's practice coming back to the middle. I'm slow. Some people have alternative learning ability, but this is, I'm genuinely confused though. Like, this isn't learning ability because, for example, this person, the moment I had him break it down in front of me, he was looking way cleaner in 20 minutes just because I was watching him do it. If anything, he should be performing worse on stream. Tons of nerves. So it tells me that he wasn't breaking it down into parts like that on his own. That's not learning ability. Learning ability to me means like when you do the same thing as somebody else, you learn it slower or whatever. Like, you will not get better at the game if you don't actually practice on what matters. And this is like proof, okay? If you just play, you're not going to get better. Even if you just practice. Like, if you play my Aim Labs playlist, but you haven't read the descriptions on how to approach them and you haven't watched your VODs back of the aim training, I got news for you. You're wasting your goddamn time. Don't even aim train if that's you. You're wasting your time. If you're not watching back your aim training VODs to make sure that you're actually focusing on what we've told you to focus on, then don't aim train, because you're not going to get good. You may as well just save yourself 30 minutes. It's like, you have to do it right. If you're not practicing the correct way, you won't get good. In fact, you might even reinforce bad habits. Like, it could be detrimental. These targets are large enough. The need for micro-correcting should be infrequent. Try to land your initial flick directly onto the bot in one fast and controlled motion. The speed of these flicks should be intentional, as newer players tend to drag their mouse slowly on larger flicks. Gee, I wonder if that somehow is exactly the problem I was just explaining to the person in the range. It's written out for you. So if you play it and you watch your VODs and you watch back each scenario and you go, am I doing this correctly? Am I approaching it the way that the hecking coaches told me to? If the answer is yes, you're going to be cracked. I promise. You will be cracked. Probably in like a month too. It doesn't even take that long. If the answer is no, then you're just going to be plateaued. This is true for all ranks, by the way. Like, even if you're really good already. One of my private students, Rag, you guys know him. Yoru main. He's Immortal. He's Radiant now. GOAT. He was like Voltaic Master Complete, if you know what that means. He's like really good aimer. Okay, not Master, maybe Diamond, whatever. He had good scores, but he was plateaued. They weren't improving. And it took us 2 weeks for his scores to go up like 30%. Like his scores went up a crazy amount in 2 weeks just because his practice was lazy. He was just doing the scenarios. He wasn't thinking about how he should be doing the scenarios, and he wasn't trying to improve his technique. Instead, he was just clicking the circles. Clicking the circles doesn't do anything. Like, why are you clicking the circles? You're clicking the circles to improve your technique so that the proper technique becomes subconscious and you don't have to think about it in game. So if you're not consciously thinking about your technique in your practice environment, then what the f are you doing? Nothing. You're just wasting your time.
Has this ever happened to you?
Defenders win.
We've all been there. But thanks to the generous members of the Knowers Club, not only can I help you get less of these,
Defenders win.
but you can even earn Valorant gift cards for successful improvement. All live on stream. Order now at discord.gg/woohoojin, or I'm taking the world 2 pipe. Don't try me. I'll do it.
Practicing dead zoning for a week, can't get consistent orange hits. All right, drop the VOD of 1 week ago and today. Here you go. I'll review. Let me see your VODs 1 week apart. No VODs? Then get the fuck out. I'm sorry, but bye. I feel like watching your own gameplay is the fastest path to hacking Humbletown. Like the number of platinum players who think they have good crosshair placement, who've never watched their own gameplay, and then they watch. It's like you either turn into somebody who'll watch your VODs and get good, or you'll never watch your VODs again because you're too embarrassed. My wife always gets mad at me for that. Wish I had a VOD for all the conversations I have. Nah, that's a one-way trip to hecking Divorce City. You get in an argument with the wife, and instead of just admitting that you're wrong, even if you're not, you pull up the VODs. Actually, honey, I've been recording you against your will because this is a one-party consent state. Now here you'll see at the 3-minute mark, you actually said explicitly, I don't care what we eat for dinner. And now you dare say that Indian food is unacceptable? Imagine a marriage counselor asking for VODs. Like, what's up with all this he said, she said, Mrs. and Mr. Smith? Drop the VOD. Imagine, bro. That make couples counseling so much easier. No VOD means you're not taking your marriage seriously. Yeah, what rank are you in marriage? Are you even like Radiant? Gecko? Aficionado. All right, bro switched. We'll give that to him. He hasn't touched Yoru in a long time. Only solo? Check. Deathmatch? Check. Gecko's the only reason he's still silver? Honestly, maybe. Drop the mechanics. Cannibalistic cow. Are these your full practice videos? If yes, where can I find a video of you just trying to break down like the movement itself, like without clicking? Because I remember reviewing your sheet and I specifically suggested when the bots spawn, don't even worry about clicking. Instead, just move as fast as possible and like overflick. Don't even like care about accuracy. You remember that, Cannibalistic Cow? I remember that. Because there's like this mental lag when the boss spawns. It's visible. The mental lag is so clear to me. It's not natural for you to move left when the boss spawns on your right. You have this like processing delay. And that's why you're slow. You're thinking about it. You have to be not thinking about it. You're ready to hop and drag me, Cannibalistic Cow. And boot up fucking range. There's just no shot you're not improving over this time period other than mindset diff. Like you just don't think you can or some shit. I don't believe you. There's just no world. So I'm going to make you practice right now, except I'm going to backseat your practice. This is bullshit. These scores are bullshit. You're being held back by your own fucking mental or some shit. I don't know what it is, but it sure as hell ain't some genetic predisposition. I can tell you that much. All right. All you're going to do is you're going to set it to medium. I'm demonstrating. And when the bot spawns, don't even aim. Just walk opposite of where it spawns. Walk away from the bot. Just like that. Hop in the drag me. You break stuff down. You don't think you have pattern recognition to understand what's going on for the mech training. That's so dumb. You're holding yourself back. There are like 3 steps. There's no fancy schmancy pattern recognition required. It's very simple. You're overcomplicating it in your head or something, and it's holding you back. It's like this happened to me with Lily Pichu. She saw the task as this complicated, like, rocket science that she was incapable of comprehending. This is essentially like Grid Shot Ultimate. Like, it's a very simple mechanic if you break it down into parts. There's no trick, there's no hidden secrets. Break it down into the movement, the overflick, combine those two, and then add a shot. Place you get your practice reviewed? Yeah, right here during Low Elo Wednesdays. You just have to put in the work. If you meet the requirements, like you're clearly trying to rank up to gold, and then you drop your mechanics practice, I review it. All of them. I've gone through every single entry in the raffle every Wednesday. Like, every single member of this community that's below gold who has footage of their practice and is trying to rank up, I reviewed it. All of you. There's not a single person who's entered the raffle that I haven't reviewed. It's not even luck based at this point. You will guaranteed get your practice reviewed if you do this. Hello, sir.
Ooh.
All you're gonna do, you're gonna medium. You're gonna take your hand off the mouse once you start it. We're purely gonna focus on our left hand. You're gonna walk in the opposite direction of the bot that spawns for like one step, and then you're gonna walk back to the center before the next one spawns. So watch as I demonstrate. You're gonna shoot start, you're gonna aim center, then you're gonna let go of your mouse. Bam. Just like that. Opposite of the bot that spawns. Back to center.
Good. Yeah.
Not restart. You got to get back to center before the bot dies. Nope, restart. You went the wrong way. You got to do 30 in a row without an error. Nope, restart. You started left there when the boss spawned on the left. Nope, restart.
That one was in the middle.
And it was to the left of your crosshair.
I feel like the bots are being kind to me on this one.
Oh, you fucked it up. You fucked it up. Run it back. Run it back. And try not to stop.
Close.
Like, try to immediately turn back to the center. Yeah. Oh, nope, run it back. You can see him fighting his brain. Yeah, exactly. It's not natural for him right now. Which is why it's crazy to me that he's trying to do the whole thing instead of practice this. Because he's bad at this. See? Like, why would you include aiming and shooting when you can't even walk in the correct direction? Like, in a ranked game, when an enemy appears, you don't have time to process where they are, over aim, adjust, and shoot. It has to be completely autonomous. And it is for me, but not for this guy. And that's what we're trading here. Is this like instinct to walk counter to the direction an enemy appears immediately. Bet. Now all you're going to do, let me watch back at my screen. Now when the bot spawns, you're going to add in the aim motion and then walk back to the center again. No clicking, no clicking. So the bot spawns on the left, you walk over here and back to the center. Okay. So like this. Don't even worry about being on the bot. Like, don't even worry about it. Just like aim in the correct direction.
Question when it comes to aiming.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you
Go ahead.
aim, do you look at your crosshair or do you look at the head? Or do you kind of both?
Doesn't matter right now. Doesn't matter right now because we're not trying to aim precisely. I just want you to flick to the left if it's on the left. I want you to flick to the right if it's on the right. That's it. I don't care about you ending on the bot, but you do need to reset the center before the next one spawns. Okay, that's all you do. Notice I can do all 30 except for the single one that spawned dead in the center, just like you. That's normal. Go ahead. Good luck. And it can reset if you screw up. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
He's so dizzy. No, stop. You're doing it wrong. Let me share my screen again. You're resetting back to center wrong. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just let me bam. Let's pretend this is the bot that spawned. So to aim at that bot, I'm over flicking walking left. That makes sense to you. But now to aim back at the center, you're you should be over flicking walking right. Because that's how we aim in this game. What you're doing is you're actually like doing that. Like you're sort of like dragging back to center, which is wrong technique. If you want to aim center, you'd over flick back to it. So you'd over flick here and walk back. That's how you recenter. It's the inverse movement. That makes sense? Well, not easy, but it is for me, not for you, but it will be. Go, 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 go. Rewiring the brain so hard. Only if you have a ton of hours doing it the wrong way. Stop aiming. Like there, you see how you tried to aim at the head? I don't give a fuck about that. What I do care about is that you stopped moving. Like I need you to instantly change directions back to center. No, there you didn't overflick to go back to center. Your overflick should be instant. You're like smoothly aiming. You see that? Just super. Yeah, that's fucking clean. Yeah. And your first flick should be instant. Yeah, I fuck with that. No. Let me watch my screen. Cancel the boss. You're doing your first motion all right. So you're like flicking and moving. But now to go back to center, you're like doing this. And you'll like over adjust kind of, but notice to get to the bottom doing this fast flick in motion. And you're sort of doing that part, right? Now you got to do another fast flick and motion back. It has to be fluid. Like this first flick should be nearly instant. Holy fuck, I hit the bot. It should be nearly instant. There should be none of this. It should be here. Here. Notice I can always flick past the pillar and past the bot instantly. Like that's easy because I'm not trying to be precise. I'm just trying to go past it. I want it to be this instant motion into these two regions. If you're way too far, that's fine. That's what we're working on. We're working on getting more accurately into this box with this drill. Like hitting these large boxes is pretty easy with a wide flick when you get used to it. That's what we're training. So after you flick to the bot, flick back, flick to the bot, flick back. None of this smooth. It has to be a super fast motion. You don't give a fuck about accuracy. Accuracy comes at this part. While you're moving, you get onto the head. So after the flick is when you get accurate. The flick is not accurate at all. Okay? The flick is never accurate. That's not we don't care about accuracy on the flick. We care about speed and speed alone. Do it again, but focus just on the speed. Because your flicks are so slow. It's not even a flick.
I think it's because I'm so in my head of like, I need to be moving whilst I aim that I'm kind of...
Then don't move. Just flick past the bot. We can add the movement after. Yeah, I fuck with it. Don't lock onto the bot. Just do the flicks and adjust everything with your movement for now. We're not trying to aim. Bit more time on the bot. You're going too fast. You wouldn't have hit that guy. Yeah. Nope, didn't overflick on the pillar. You see that? Alright, go to medium. No shooting it. Nope, didn't overflick on the pillar. You're feeling rushed. Watch me do it first. I'm gonna make medium feel slow. Center bot, bro. Okay, it's not that fast. Chill. Your turn. And you can pause for like a micro. I'm not instantly moving back to the pillar. I'm like pausing for like a slight moment before I move back. Yep, restart. The reason why you're slow is because you're not able to center on that pillar like instantly. Wait. Watch my screen. I want you to pause on the bot's head. No clicking, but try to pause on the bot's head. Watch. When it despawns is when you go back to the center. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Just like wait on its head until it despawns. You're not over flicking the pillar to reset here. Yeah, try shooting the bots now. Restart. Add a shot once you're locked on, and everything else is the same. Restart your first shot. It immediately became not the same. You didn't reset onto the pillar the same way. You got dizzy. Restart. You're rushing shots now. You have more time than you think. Slowly onto the head and you click. Then reset the center. Now you rush that one. Restart. Just don't fire if you're not on the head. Like, let the bot despawn. If you're getting dizzy, let one bot spawn and despawn. Like, just take that time to recenter. You feel?
Yeah.
Gun here.
Yeah, why do you keep wiggling? So when you recentered, you were ADing for no reason. When you recenter, stand the fuck still, bro. If you over aim on the bot, you back to the pillar, and then you're waiting for the next bot. All right, stop. The reason why you're slow here, and it feels... Quit the range, I gotta reboot it again. Is because after you shoot, you're not immediately flicking back to the pillar. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be. Does that make sense? So let me boot up the range again. Because, yeah, the moment you fire, you should already start flicking your mouse to the right. Like, there's still delay when I'm watching you do it. I have to demonstrate. Visual aid is very useful. So the moment I shoot, what am I doing?
Over flicking the pillar.
Yeah, and watch how fast it is. Like, before my gun has finished resetting recoil, I'm on the pillar. Okay? And that's why it feels like I have so much more time. Because I do have more time. Because my reset's faster. It's got nothing to do with the pace to get onto the bot now. We're pretty similar there. But my reset is so much faster that it's like, I've got time now. So again... See how much time I have after I've centered? Just because of the speed of that reset. It's like I'm in slow motion. Yeah, now practice like that for another week and then come back. Break it down into parts until that shit is fluid. You're still rushing shots. You're not resetting quickly. Every now and then I'm seeing you do multiple strafes on your reset. Watch my screen again. It's like you'll reset like this and you won't be satisfied and then you'll strafe again. Bro, it's fine. It's fine to reset here.
Yeah.
One movement. Okay, I'm reset. That's fine. Now I'll shoot the next spot and I'll reset better afterwards. Don't do these like double motions because by the time you're done with your second motion, the bot's already spawned and that's when you get caught behind. Okay, it's got to be 2 motions and that's it. If you're not well reset, that's fine. Here, I'll get a reset poorly. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Because when you get in game and a guy spawns over there, it has to be instant for you to just do this without thinking about it. Right now, you're still thinking about it. Okay, so
Yeah.
bring it. Come back in 2 weeks. Peace out.
Cool.